Like check 1 2 1 2. just quickly change that, and then I'll be able to get qualifying going. Okay, so let's see, who should we ride along with? Let's talk about this guy. Alright, so he's heading out on the track now. So last week, Talladega. Or no, it was this week. Wait. Could be wrong on that. Oh, never mind, it was this week. Alright, so Tuesday night at Talladega. Kevin Collins becomes the first driver at Fisher Racing to win this season. It's the fourth different winner this season. Those being William Byron, who won the first race at Daytona, and then the third race at USA. Chase Elliott won the second race at Charlotte. And then the fourth race at it was Lime Rock. Lauren Russo takes home the win. And then fifth race, Kevin Collins wins at Talladega. So 4 winners in just 5 races. We're here trying to claim a 6th winner here. And qualifying getting underway here for Fisher, who is not doing so good to start the season, as in a sort of situation we didn't expect him to be in, despite the success of past season. As take a look at the standings here in a second over on my Instagram. Right now, Fisher is 15th, 1 spot above the final spot. In 16th is Hayden Stills, another driver who is a rookie but has been fast, but just hasn't put the results in yet. Same with Fisher so far. In 5th place, he's actually the highest points. He has the highest points in drivers who have not won yet. Is Jimmy Ertz, another one Fisher Racing car, and then that 4th car, Bell, is 17th, 1 spot out of the playoffs. So not the best start for Fisher and Bell, but Bell in his first year in the series, and Fisher in his 3rd, trying to chase that title. All he needs is 1, as after this one he will have 5 more chances, as there are 11 races in the regular season, and then we go to 10 playoff races, 3 races in the round of 16, round of 12, the Elite 8, and then the final championship race is at Homestead to decide a winner. And if Fisher can make it there, I think he's got a pretty good chance, just because of the fact that it's no longer at Charlotte, a place that has haunted him in the series. So we'll see how this season plays out, but for now he's got to make his way to the playoffs, and No official lap yet for Fisher. As we might have a small bug with timing and scoring, so... Oh, what do we got on the fence there? Definitely rubbing the right front there on the fence. But he's going to complete his run here. Let's see. Are there any penalties? No. Okay. So here he comes, final corner, through the tri-oval. No time. Weird. Alright, here comes Ertz. Alright, I guess we'll advance and see where the default set for the field is. So we'll move to end of line. So getting the pole will be the 25 of Nim Cross. Second will be Lauren Russo. Third will be John Hughes. Fourth, Chase Elliott. Fifth, fifth, Nick Leap. Sixth, John West. Otto Sabeni gets 7th. 8th goes to Susan Flint. We'll let the rest of the field, as you take a look here through the rest of the starting field. Notice Will Fisher, Kyle Larson, both at the back. Two strong cars that are going to have some really poor starts here for this race. Chase Elliott, road course king here, ready to try and attack this track. And so with 5 races in, 6 to go, we take a look back at the playoffs, or the points. 4 drivers locked in the playoffs already. There's 16 to make it, so 6 more races. The most we could have locked in is 10, so there's at least 6 spots on points. There could be more if, let's say, Russo, Elliott picks up the win. But a lot of could be sleeper picks here. You know, you got Nim Cross now racing Toyota. He could have a really strong run. John Hughes, I mean, he is way back in the points, but could have a really strong day here today and lock himself into the playoffs. John West trying to make a run at this title again. Susan Flint hasn't picked up a win yet. She's sort of a wild card. Nick Leap there as well. A lot of strong cars, a lot of talent in this field. And we'll see who can pick up the win today here at the Daytona Road Course, as we will be back here soon enough for another race, I believe. But there is for sure one more at Talladega. Let me check real quick here. So the first race of the playoffs after the season or the regular season finale at Okayama will be a Daytona super speedway race, and then another super speed race is the final race of the round of 12 will be at Talladega. But looking at these races heading into the playoffs, we got this race at the road course, we got Martinsville, a short track, Chicagoland, a nice 1.5 miles, Charlotte, another 1.5 miles, and then we got USA, and then to finish it off, a road course at Okayama, which is going to be a very fun race. We have done some test race to make sure that this track will race good for the season, and a lot of excitement and hype from the field as the cars come to life, and they will start to roll off here to get us started. And one of another point I want to talk about real quick, a lot of pressure on the 48 and the 5, both trying to not be the last guy to win at their organization and bring home a win and maybe even a championship. It's definitely going to be hard to fight off defending champion Chase Elliott, as he has been strong all season so far. So far, we haven't really had much of a 1.5 mile race yet, but we'll find out soon enough as we go to Martinsville next week, Tuesday night, and then next week, Saturday, we'll be heading down for another race, as we're gonna do the Tuesday and Saturday deal, really push through this championship. But when it gets playoff time, I think we're gonna go, especially there, it's around that time it's going to be probably switching over to a Friday night or even a Sunday night. Depends on the way things work out. We will decide then. But for now, we stay on the Tuesday and Saturday night deal. The races will stay no matter the day at the same time, 11 o'clock EST, as the field paces around to get ready here. I'd say the biggest wild card would be the 11 of Hughes. If he were to get in today, it would be huge, not only because of the fact that he is hugely down in the points and would really take up a huge spot in the playoffs, but it's the system, and system we like, so we'll see who can bring it home today, who is their best on the road course. A week ago, it was Lauren Russo who picked up the win at Lime Rock. Now as they head around to the final corner and get ready to start here at Daytona, we'll find out who is the best at the Daytona road course. As the field heads towards the tri-oval, they hit the restart dock zone here. Pace car takes a dive down pit road, and we are green here for the Daytona road course. And Nim Cross leads the opening lap. You saw on the start there, the inside line got a huge jump, and West got shoved wide. Very tough start for that outside line. So some more crashes at the back of the field, sort of stacking up. And Chase Elliott, a rough start going here. Up back in 9th right now. As Nim Cross up to a solid first place start. Hughes running second. It is looking really good for those two. As Nim Cross, part of that iRacing Toyota deal, running the 25. Hoping to pick up a win that secures him to the playoffs. And it has been quite the start to the season, with William Byron winning 2 races after missing the playoffs with no win last season. And all of a sudden, he seems to be the top guy at Hendrick right now, as he is the points leader, tied with Chase Elliott. As Nim Cross continues to lead, Hughes second, Leap third, Sinopoli fourth, and Collins fifth. Only one of those guys is firmly around the top 5. So, certainly a strange point here is we got Byron and Elliott there. We're running... Oh, Elliott got on the fence there. 8th and 9th there for the 2 Hendrick drivers. Elliott looking to make a move here. Oh, Ertz drove it in there. He's gonna get the job done. What a pass. As he takes the 9th spot away. Now looking on Byron. Can he get the run off the exit? No. Byron with a little better run here. Chase Elliott gonna take another look. Can't quite get there, and oh, Elliott goes wide. That's gonna allow Nick Bailey to close up and take the spot away. So Chase Elliott, really good at road courses, all of a sudden struggling at the Daytona road course. As Byron pulled in away here down the faster portion of the track. As you get a look at your field. Oh, 8. A little faster there. And wow, Fisher back in 26th, just far back as Cross leads another lap here. You see how high speed these cars. Oh, 88. Looked like he got on the fence a little. Oh, Byron tapped it. Elliott gets in the fence again. As you gotta think maybe there's something going on with that right front. As he is fading. This is in 11th place right now. Not the spot you expect him to be after being so good at these road courses. As Russo and Sabeni there. Sinopoli got passed by the 88 of Kevin Collins. So that moves him up to 4th. Leap is catching the 11 of Hughes. So let's see how this goes. As the 25 of Nimcross continues to run out front. Let's do a little Wi-Fi Cup Series, crank it up. So you see the high speeds of this road course and the low speed middle, as Nick Leap continues to try and get a run at this 11. He's got it now. Here he comes. Can he make the move? Oh! He's gonna try it on the outside. Hughes stays on the inside though. As Sinopoli stays back in 5th. And Leap continuing to try and catch this 11 here, with Kevin Collins in the 88 stalking behind them, but slowly running away with it, with a 1.2 second lead, is the 25 in Nim Cross. As this could be all that he needs to make the playoffs, and maybe even run at the championship. Never quite know with that iRacing Toyota team. And big news for the driver of the 13, Nick Leap. He got negotiations in with Intel, and he's gonna join Nick Bailey along for a second car in the Intel Toyota team that's gonna be rejoining the field. As Nick Leap continues to run 3rd, trying to catch back up to the 11 of John Hughes, but so far nothing happening there. As Russo stays above Sabeni, Ertz still fighting, Elliott still had a stills, Bell seems to be climbing from 21st to 14th. Wow, what a run so far for the one car. The aid of John Henry from 23rd to 17th. And not the day the 5 team has wanted, as they are currently running 22nd. And same goes for the 31. This is going to be a tough hit in the points, as he's running 26 as of right now. Not very good for that team. As Nimcross continues to run out front here, doing all he needs to do so far, as he has gotten a good start and is taking off with this one. Just getting word there's some debris in the Super Speedway turn 3. Wanted to clear that up, and some dirt in the bus stop. They wanted to clean that up, so caution has been displayed full course, so they will re-rack and go again. This is devastating for Nimcross, who had built up a lead of almost 3 seconds, and now we're gonna have to fight off Hughes, Leaf, Collins at the front and try and take home a win here, as this one is going to be a tough one to fight off here. Going to be an interesting call here for pitting or not, as we saw with the Lime Rock race. It was not many guys didn't pit, but maybe with only 7 full laps, 8 if you can't count this lap, catching up to the pace car. Only 8 laps. Definitely wouldn't hurt to go get some fresh tires, but could be costly if you don't get a lot of track position out of it, as the field continues to catch up to the pace car. Okay, pace car is non-existent right now. Okay. That's what, turn 3, so I should catch up there soon. This pit road should be open this time. So we'll see if anyone wants to play strategy and stay out or pit here. Has 8 laps on the tires. Don't know if it's going to be a huge hit or not, to pit or not, but we'll see how the field thinks about it. Oh, Nim Cross goes to pit road. Hughes, Leap, Collins, Sinopoli stays out. Russo goes. Sabeni stays out. Ertz, Byron, Bailey, Elliott, Stills. Wow, so only the front of the field seems to be on the pit road. Oh, there goes Kyle Larson to pit road. Fisher goes as well. We got Kevin Combs goes. So Sinopoli will be your leader now. As you see some cars pulling off pit road. Russo, the last of the first group. As Larson, Fisher, and Combs now head out of pit road. As Sinopoli is your leader. Pace car seems to be glitchy. So don't know how that's going to be for restart wise, but we'll see how that plays out. Let's see if... Okay, so it didn't give a penalty for... So pace car just being glitchy. So Nim Cross, he falls to 8th, unofficially. Nim Cross definitely farther back. Is Larson ahead of Cross? I don't know how that happened. Flint being scored in 12th. That should change. There, so she's 8th. And the field is doubling up here. And they seem to have gone back to green. Oh, Sinopoli off track. Ertz runs second. Although they might still be under caution. No, they're going. Although the field... Okay, so let's move them to the end of the line since they passed the pace car. And then, wait. Okay, so those guys can step in. A little bit of a mess here at the front of the field. So pace car pulls off, and I guess we are green now. Oh, Bell! What happened to him? Oh, it just got in way too hot. Runs off into the grass as the rest of the field's starting to catch up now. So, unofficially, Otto Sabeni is your leader. Don't know how long that'll stay for, as they didn't go to the back of the line. We'll see how this one plays out. Hill jumps to 4th. Flint to 5th. Bell, despite the crash, will end up 6th. Oh, we got in the fence there. Man, that car is getting used up. So, unofficially, Otto Sabeni is still your leader. Even though they might have a pass-through penalty for going to the back of, or not going to the back, so he will serve that now. Along with Stills, Sinopoli should have to serve that now. As there she goes. So let's see, Greg Hill is the next, although he did jump. Unofficially, he sort of drove away, so that will be a black flag, along with Susan Flint and Josh Bell, I believe. So we'll black flag them for 30 seconds, see how that cycles out. So Brian Simpson currently is about 30 seconds behind Bell. So we'll see how this cycles out here, as there they go to serve their penalty for jumping. So Brian Simpson right now unofficially 7th. As here comes Simpson to cross the line. Unofficially, he now is your leader. As Ertz a lapper down from that penalty. And Simpson now your leader. So, one iRacing Toyota to another, as we have 2 laps to go. And now, what a turnaround here. Larson seems to have a 3rd place finish here after the penalties. We'll see how this thing sorts out, as see Larson working on Nash there. see, oh. Cross with a little bit of a wide exit there. That's going to allow Reese and Collins to close in. But oh, here comes Larson. He's going to draft off of the 4. Go a little wide. Oh, he's going to try and get a good run through the bus stop here. They're going to be side by side. Oh, Larson puts it in deep there and able to make the move stick. So he is unofficially second. As some cars still serving their penalty. Let's see how this sorts out. So here comes Simpson to the line. He has scored the leader. So now, Larson up to second here, making a turnaround for that poor start. As a wild turn of events here. As Susan Flint here, behind the 17, your leader. Lap car could make an aggressive move and make this interesting. Final lap though. Oh, there on the 17. Almost put the bumper to the 17. That it could have been huge if the 17 went around. And lost the lead. The 22 is there. Man, this could be a huge move, as this could allow Larson to pull closer here. The gap was 2 seconds at the line. We'll see how it looks after the bus stop. As the 22 of Susan Flint here going to go to the inside of the 17, your leader. And Simpson just wisely lets her go. As he is on his way home to a win. Smartly lets the lap car go. As final corners, Larson just too far behind to make a run. As a wild race here at the Daytona road course, out of the final turn, Brian Simpson will take it home and win here at the Daytona road course. Wow, what a race. So, there is no doubt your hard charger from 29th to 2nd, Kyle Larson, ends up in 2nd. And not a bad points day for Fisher. He stayed consistent around the top 10. So there is a bit of damage on that 3, and he dropped back early, so while everyone cycles out there as we still have the cars finishing, let's go and look back at early laps from the 3. So let's see how lap 1 goes. He's already back in the field. Oh, 6 gets shoved from the 7. He goes up high. Oh, Larson shoved the 6. Oh, there's that big crash. Oh, wow, Hill just shoved him, and then the 6 gets another shoved in. Just getting pushed around. early laps. Oh wow, it's 7 there, spun. We'll check on that in a moment. It seems to be just... Oh yeah, wide run there. Oh! Just seems to be a tough run. Oh, 7 or 16. Whoa. Looks like they just tried to use up every bit of inch between he and the 5, and it sent them. It just seemed to be a tough run for the 3. But let's go back and watch what happened to the 7. It's shoved off by the 23. It's sideways, spins around. It's in the back of the fence there. That was that. So from anyone a lap down, doesn't seem like anyone else really had any trouble. So let's... Seems like everybody's crossed the line here, so we'll go to this scenic and go over your finishing order. So we have your winner, Brian Simpson, a new winner in the series and locks himself into the playoffs. And Kyle Larson, a solid points day, going from 29th to 2nd, a very good run there. And Brian Simpson went from 20th to 1st, pretty good run there. Scotty Nash, 25th to 3rd. Nim Cross ends up 4th, despite leading most of this race. Kevin Collins ends up 5th. John Hughes, 6th. 7th, Jennifer Young. Nick Leap in 8th. Sean Nash ends up 9th. And from 30th, dead last, Will Fisher goes to 10th. And Drew Adamson ends up 11th. 12th is Kevin Combs. 13th is Doug Hunt. 14th is Lauren Russo. 15th is Steve Reus. 16th John West. Hunter Duncan 17th. John Henry 18th. Jimmy Ertz 19th. Hayden Stills 20th. 21st Otto Sabeni. 22nd Josh Bell. 23rd William Byron. 24th Nick Bailey. Susan Flitt 25th. Alex Bowman 26th, and Greg Hill 27th. 28th, Angel Sinopoli, and Chase Elliott rounds out your field in 29th. So, a huge wild card race with a wild card winner. Brian Simpson picks up the win. All 3 of your top 3 came from 20th and on back. So, very great race, and really cool to see how this race went. As we'll head down for the next race and see how that goes. For now, I'll just set my thing because I have a race I want to do soon. But as for the Wi-Fi Cup series, we are done for now until Tuesday,